Hi, my name is Piper Myers and I teach cello lessons at REW Music. Everyone experiences music in some way in their life. I think the best thing about teaching music is that I get the opportunity to help people connect to music in a deeper way. I think that it's one thing to listen to music and it's a completely different thing to create it. And I think it's really cool to help people get the experience of creating the music. The most fun lesson that I've had for both me and the student was one where I broke it up into a couple different sections. We had an hour-long makeup, so that's a lot of time for a young kid, so I broke it up into 3 sections. We played a game with the bow, we spent some time using the board with dry erase markers, and we actually played. We started out by doing some scales, and then we went and played games with our bow. And so I do this thing where I have them show me how to hold the bow right, and then we do actions and challenges to each other. So I'll be okay, jump up and down with your bow, hold it right, and I get a point if they hold their bow wrong, but they get a point if they hold it right, and then vice versa. And so I really like that game, and I think a lot of the students really like it too. And then we did board games with this particular student. We were working on rhythms and reading notes on the staff. And so first I wrote a rhythm on the board, and then I had them clap it, and then I had them write a rhythm on the board within a specific time signature. And then we did that same rhythm in on the actual music staff with the notes. And then I had them play it. I always joke that I chose the cello so that I wouldn't ever have to stand while playing. While when I was younger, that definitely was part of the choice. I've fallen in love with the cello because it has so much versatility. You can play classical music really pretty, you can play rock music. You would never think of a cello when you hear about rock music, but you can do it. You can play high and you can play low, and it works for whatever kind of music you really enjoy. So I really love that it has such a beautiful sound and you can do so many things with it. I did an exploring instruments camp at REW when I was younger, and I did the strings day, and I played the violin and the viola, and then I played the cello, and out of those 3, the cello was my favorite. So for the district music, the A Midsummer's Night Dream by Mendelssohn, you kind of look at it and it looks pretty repetitive. So if you overlook the tempo, you're like, I think I can figure this piece out. But that'll make it hard on you. Make sure you look at this piece earlier on, because if you don't get the tempo, then you're gonna be frantic. Think about it in small chunks, maybe 2 to 4 measures at a time. And once you have the intonation and rhythm in the measures down at a slow tempo, then you should pick up the tempo at slow increments again within those chunks, and then eventually you'll have the piece up to tempo.